Hello everyone, my name is CarryOn, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 244. This video was originally streamed live on YouTube on October 5th, 2025. I hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, so Storm Thunders, as far as weeds go, our weeds are the tall kind. We get a lot of like really crazy tall annoying grasses. We get a lot of poke, which I know poke is technically edible, but we're not poke farming around here. And mostly it's stuff that like if you let it go, it just goes and goes and goes. So we're looking at a pretty major weed teardown. I'm going to take down all the walls from the second block up first here, and they'll come through and we'll get the rest of it done. Used to get crabgrass when we lived back east. Yeah, that's we can get crabgrass. We don't have particularly sandy soil, and it kind of likes pretty well drained soil that will grow anywhere. But everything else we have is established enough to stop crabgrass, except for out front. We have a spot where I had a Bradford pear taken out, and I don't know what the deal is with it, but that section of grass just forever decided, nope, I'm going to dry out forever and never grow anything good. So we have kind of crabgrass established out there, and every couple of years I try to dig it out and amend the soil, put fresh grass down. The fresh grass grows, looks beautiful, and then it dies. I don't know what it is. It's pretty irritating, though. I may as well angle things to the weeds I prefer. So one of the things that I prefer is, I actually don't mind the tall weeds, only because they're easier to grab. It's when we get the grassy weeds that it makes it really hard to rip out. So I would like to have the creeping thyme in there so that it keeps the grassy weeds down. The sort of ground covery weeds. And lets the taller stuff grow so I can just yank it out. Like, that's easy to pull out. Plus, if it shades enough that there's less of the tall stuff, then so much the better. Put a lavender bush. I managed to kill lavender once. It was bad. I put it in... Actually, I put it out near where the lupins were, and it somehow died. I don't know why. Maybe I could have gotten a bad plant, because it was like a pre-potted plant from like Lowe's. It was probably already dead. They just spray painted some purple flowers on. This CarryOn guy won't know the difference. Is it possible we have deep roots that are killing the grass? I don't know. I don't know much about Bradford pear roots. I just know Bradford pears are like the worst trees in the world. Lavender seems sensitive to short dry periods, which is weird because like lavender is supposed to be really resilient. Oh, so I want to keep it there until we get the chert in here. Like lavender is the stuff that they plant in the median in boiling hot parking lots. I can't imagine it's susceptible to like brief periods of dryness. All right, so we can get this stuff back in our inventory now. You. We should probably think about just like sleeping here real soon. 83. Wow. One, two, three, four. This is all looking pretty familiar to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, and 5. Look at that. The man can count. The seraph can count. 2, 3, 4, 5. The plants are salvia or sage. No, the ones that they plant near where I live are lavender typically. It's like if you go and you just smell them, they're lavender. Two, three, whoop, whoop, 1, 2, 3, 4. So on the 5th one here. Okay. On the 5th block, he rose again. He pickaxed again. Okay. Let's go sleep before it gets too ugly out here. It is still medium. It has been medium for like 4 days straight. You know, there's a bug fix listed where apparently the rift activity was changing too often, and like it was just constantly flipping between like rift activity types. I feel like it may have overcorrected. Or this mod hasn't caught up. I don't know. Oh, still medium for the character screen too. Just very weird. Yep, it's medium off stream. Oop. Oh, right. Breakfast. It's too wet for lavender by you. That could honestly be the issue by me, at least this year, and maybe even last year. We had a couple years where we had, like, at least some of the year we had more rain than usual. All right, so this is a block higher. Okay, I see, and I decided I was going to follow the terrain a bit here. Okay. I mean, I'm kind of regretting that. I almost wish that I hadn't put it to a vote, and I just tore this hill down. But we can go with it. We can roll with it. That will mean we won't need quite as much material for most things. We'll just have to make sure we don't forget what we're doing halfway through. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Better medium all stream than higher very high. You're not wrong. One, two, three, 4. 2, 3, and 4. Oh, and we're at the corner. Cool. Whenever you have inside work to do with Ripsha calm or low, need to go somewhere? Bam, apocalyptic. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So here it gets a little weird. I might grab some sand from like somewhere and fill that in a little bit. Just like pieces from here. Smooth things out a bit. Now on the inside, I think we're still going to need to probably make sure we dig this down to have the inside make some level of sense. Or what we can also do here, we can also decide, hey, we're not going to have like one floor here. And we'll just sort of fill in a good chunk of this with like a wall. You know, like a sand wall. Earthen wall, there we go. That's just kind of dumb. Do that. It's a little better. This is kind of dumb too, honestly. Nope, and we're out. A couple more of these. One more. I swear. There. That way you don't have like a weird little tiny pocket of sand here. No pocket sand. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this guy would become that. I think we'll put this down. This might not end up being very visible. We'll just do that as well. And same for here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you. And 1, 2, and then right this corner bit here. Boop. All right, let's go to the other side. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Get this guy out of here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So here's the part that like we can really feel like we're making progress because we have so many like similar areas to do that we kind of blaze through some of this in, you know, a stream or two. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what I might do is Wednesday. I don't really have any big plans for this coming Wednesday yet, so Wednesday could be another building day, actually. And I am recounting just to make sure I didn't like mess up previously, which I never have, but you know, in case I did. The greatest counter of all time. 2, 3, 4. I think someone did mess up here. One of you messed me up on counting a long time ago. Or today. It was today. Oops. Don't go there. One, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Back on track. It wasn't you, Mr. Lady. I don't know. You were awful quick in claiming your innocence. I hadn't even pointed any fingers yet. Of course, I don't have any fingers. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That should bring us to right here. Yes, I have a feeling these corners here are just going to end up being like filled in. Like there won't be a secret entrance back here. We'll just have them there and there and there and there. So 6 of them basically. No doubt we'll blame Phil. You know what? You know what? You asked for it, Phil. You literally asked for it. That's done with those. Yeah, let's go. Oh, we already have these with us. Cool. Let's get these off the bar. Let's get these on the bar. You know, let's do that instead. Maybe we'll also go dump some things off over here. Okay. Well, you know what? We did put the other one away. Okay, so we're good there. Let's just... I'm going to put away the chisel stuff from the quarry mod. That'll free up quite a bit of space here for the trash we're going to get. Oop. Just walk right into that. Alright, so... we're going to need to figure out like where we need to stop. So we're at 114, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So anything 121 and above, or above 121, we don't want to do. 19, 20, 21. So this very top bit is just going to be red blocks. Okay. I'll still chunk in the actually, is there a point to it? There is no point to it. Just gonna do this. Like that. Done. And then some of these are going to be really tiny arches. You know what? I am kind of feeling like, at least for... yeah, I think what we'll do, I think we will pretend that maybe at one point we had built this fully above ground and that the sand blew in. I feel like making the pattern look good will be much simpler to do if we just say, let's pretend like we just had sand blow in from this side and cover things up. That means I actually need a lot less of the of these blocks than I thought initially. And we're going to have to chisel some sand in to some of these blocks, and that's okay. Oops, oh. I don't need you. Go. Are they building or a Mog Swamp style digging stream? Yeah. 15 left. Oof, there's that bug again. We could even sort of claim that, like, maybe we found this temple in a partly buried state, and that would explain why the interior may or may not necessarily follow this mountain path here, or this mound path. What's that do over here? Let me through. Okay, that's what I did. So it should be like this, and then that. Oh, there it goes. Okay. What is that thing? What creature is that? Oh, it's the boat. Again. Did I add Go Mad with Pathmaker to this? I did not. I'm gonna look at the Pathmaker real quick. Pathmaker. Turns chisel blocks into paths. Must have paths in inventory. Okay, so it uses path blocks. Ooh, that's a... Ooh, my. That's a maybe. Look at the durability on that. Over 16,000. Then again, given how long paths might need to be, it's probably makes sense. What's this purple one? Oh, it's black bronze. Wait, 48,000. 164,000. That is crazy. So the only issue with going crazy with the path maker is that we're going to have to go dig a lot of dirt. We'll do a real mog swamp. Because if we need paths, then we actually need to have the dirt. I'm assuming it actually consumes paths to actually do these. Bite to eat. It's over 9,000. Obligatory. Here we go. Oops. These should be pretty straightforward. It does consume the path? Okay. Suspicions confirmed. So yeah, so we really can't go crazy with the path block, right, or path maker. Because I don't have much dirt. This might come as a surprise, but there's not much dirt in the desert. Consider you surprised, Matt Brown? And with your permission, I shall. There's the Pavers Road blueprint from Better Ruins. I do have that. I don't know if I have that blueprint, though. I don't think I do. Doesn't ring any bells. I haven't found a ton of blueprints, guys. So making use of them, I have to find them first. Let's go and dig this out here. This will not be useful. Been a long time since you got a notification of me being live. That's a shame. But I'm glad you're here. Alright, so this one, oh, this is a whole block up. Oh, there's a ladder right here. Like, why am I going up? So, okay. So if that's the case, then I won't do any of this here. It's all going to be desert having blown in up against this. It's kind of a shame, but whatever. I will pull this out a little bit. Just so it's not crowding this little patio walkway thingy here. There we go. Alright, so we're actually done with those blocks, with the polished blocks for now. So I did make quite a few more than I needed in the end, but only because we sort of changed tack mid-build there. What do you call a snake who builds houses? A boa constructor. Oh, you so funny. Good old night butt. Alright, let's grab a lot of these. Oh, that's more than enough. Let's put like one of these back. Here we go. And let's also grab some snad. There we go. And that'll be for filling in those pieces there. Alright, so we're going to take all of these red, I'll call them posts, they're not really posts, but these all go up until our feet stay 121. Ow. So 6 blocks up for all these. Oops. Okay, there's that. And we're just going to go all the way around here, I think. Get this done. Nope, didn't work. You can see Tyrone. Next update, slow movement after falling. Don't tempt him. Oop, and we're out. Sweet. Getting the parkour going on here. And then that brings it in. Okay. Cool. Let's go to the next one. So 121 already. So this is actually like not even needed apparently. Just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bust this down. I'm gonna pop this in here just in case we need this as a reference for later. I guess I can also take out these guys. Place them as well. Whoops. Missed that one pretty bad. Going okay, I think, over here. Oops, missed one. Okay, so that one is done. That brings us to this guy. I'm going to take a quick hydration and headband adjustment break here. Am I going to pretend the temple filled up with sand on the inside? Well, not from the inside, but there could be maybe like there were gaps in the wall that we've patched since we moved in. Or that could become like some, I don't know, dark corner, I don't know. But some reason why we didn't like excavate all this, I don't know. Maybe there's a crumbling wall from sand having piled up and pushed some of the wall or damaged it. So that'll be our story explanation for why that is the way it is. I'm kind of just now realizing something about our build, which I know happens like every stream. But I kind of like it. I think I like the idea that we're going to have a higher floor here than, say, out here. I think having that extra block of height makes it feel a bit more like when you're up here, you're on the path to something greater. You know, the altar. Our gorgeous altar. Our altar of light. See? It's got light on it. It's perfect. You would drink Dr. Pepper with me. Oops, I can't jump. Oh. You said about I want to shovel for 4 streams. This actually wouldn't be that much shoveling, honestly. The thing is, we had voted previously to to keep the hill here, like largely. So I want to try to incorporate that into the build and find a reason for keeping it. Now, granted, it was a very old poll. I mean, probably about a year ago in real life. Oop, that was only 5. No. Ow. That didn't hurt though. Okay, I'll take it. Wow. We will need more of this, apparently. Oop, clunk. As we get higher, it suddenly starts making cave sounds. So I think the cave sound, like, setting is based on how close you are to a large overhead stone construct. Dinner time. Okay. I did not make any more. Wow. That was a lot of shirt. We do have another 4 of these. Let's go ahead and pop these up top. We'll deal with that. This will probably be a next stream, possibly on Wednesday. It's hard to see, but I think I got it. I want to get that breadfruit tree situated while I'm thinking about it. Since it's already dead. What's my favorite meal? You don't see much in the way of pies. Pies are kind of work intensive. And since, you know, I'm trying to spend as much time as possible making this temple, the more time I spend making pies, the less time I have working on the temple. So I kind of avoid it. Where was that breadfruit tree? There you are. I prefer red meat stew with a vegetable and a fruit. Right now we're doing red meat stew with olive and breadfruit, which sounds positively horrible to me. Oh, beautiful. Love that. Love the pedal dropping effect. I don't know, this rift being medium just seems weird to me. And the fact that I'm not seeing, like, anything going on. Oh, never mind. I lied. Well, he might have spawned from darkness. Oh, no, there's a rift over there. Okay, never mind. Let's go sleep. Making it look proper on the inside would be quicker and less resource intensive. It would. The other side of that coin is there's a lot of interior space to work on, and I do want to, you know, this is going to be a still long-term project. But the question is, if we cut out a little bit of the interior work we have to do, does that save us enough time that we can, like, both make it look good and kind of get done all the things that we want to have, decoratively speaking, elsewhere? The answer is, I have no idea. You'll have to see. I did want to, like I said, we would put this to a vote, and you guys wanted me to keep as much of this as we could. Hey there, Titanamathea. Welcome back. So if I can keep some of this thing here, I will. Or we could just, you know, at least for the interior, we could dig it out and chop through it. That's fine too. I don't really have a, like, particular desire one way or the other. I just want to make sure I know where I'm going before I set foot in that direction. All right, so for the last 6 minutes, we're going to spend this time placing down some sandstone. And we're going to be going up. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to go up 4 with 2 in the middle. Let's stick up a little higher. That's not sandstone. Get out of here. Sandstone rock, sandstone rock. Here we go. Yep, okay, cool. And then 2 in the middle. And this is one of those steps that's like, it's going to look like we're making a lot of progress really quickly all of a sudden. Even though this is laying out the rough-in stuff. So we have to come through and do a reasonable amount of work to get it looking right in the end. That's okay. Ow. That's right, I think. Okay, and then this guy... Oh, we have more to go, okay. Oop, oh. Right. Fun. Gotta hurry on these ones sometimes. There we go. It doesn't like having a chisel block, or the side of a polish block as the only connection, so... Whoopsie. Okay, and then right in the middle here, get you. And this, I think we should go the whole way up, to be sure. The heck is that? There you are. Yep, the whole way up, okay. And the details come out in the chiseling for this one. You think it makes sense to just dig out the inside and leave the outside as it is? Yeah, we could end up doing that. I don't know. That is probably the easier option, at least as far as having to plan out how we would handle all that. Okay. Counting quietly in my head while we do this. As much as you enjoy my and I know you do. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more smooth sandstone. That's okay. The hill makes a natural pulpit. Well, this isn't a preachy kind of temple. This is more like, I don't know. Everybody's welcome. It's a public space temple more than anything. That's the best I can do. Yeah, I don't want to have like there won't be like a congregation kind of place. At least not around the main area there. Oops. Oop, this can get chopped out here. Oh, I guess we're going to be jumping up here. What is going on? Am I miscounting? No, we're just one block up. I'm like, why is this like lining up so well? Oh, because it's supposed to. Just make a ladder up. It's fine. Finish you out here. There we go. All right. So far, so good. It's moving along finally. That's going to look so much better when it's not just a floating slab of alien mothership barely touching the ground. Ah, yes, I will need to eat soon here. Literally right now. All right, folks. Let's get a good angle where I can say goodbye to you here and check out our work. All right, filling it in already. Looks horrible, but it won't soon. Well, folks, it has been a pleasure as usual. I hope you all had a great time here, as I did, getting all kind of things done and finding all that lapis. That was a crazy amount of lapis ore. But yes, I look forward to more building in the coming episodes and streams, and that's where we're going to leave it. But, as always, my name is Husband Corzar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.